If you guys are anything like me, you've played a few Spider-Man games before. Some good, some but we never got a Spider-Man game like this. I don't even want to call this a game. I want to call this like a Spider-Man experience. You really feel like you're Spider-Man when you're playing this game. I can't tell y'all the last time I bought a game with its digital deluxe edition. I'm broke as fuck, and $60 to $80, sometimes even $100 sounds way too much to me. But Chief told me this was it, so you know, did some things I'm not too proud of, but I made sure I got me a copy of this game. This review will be a two-part format, and I'll give my final thoughts when I complete the main story. That being said, I won't be talking about the story in this video. I'll really get into that in the next one. This one I'm just going to talk about these first impressions and my initial thoughts of the game, pretty much.
Sorry.
You probably missed what happened at the start of this fight. To be honest, I probably would have missed it too if I wasn't so into this game when I was playing it. I'm gonna go back and slow it down for you so you can see. So I wasn't even coming here to fight. I was coming here to take a picture, as that's one of the side objectives. And I noticed on the left side of the pole that one of the guys looked like he was reaching for a weapon. Shortly after finishing this fight, I get a pop-up on my screen saying that these guys will just pop up out of nowhere and pretty much try to attack me whenever. It's cool to know you always have to be like on your toes and ready, because at the start of this fight I didn't even have full health. I was just like chilling around flying through the city because I didn't expect to get into a fight at that moment. The combat mechanics are simple as far as inputs go, but there's enough tools in the game to make you feel like you still have a lot to use. And best believe, if you play this game on the highest difficulty and you're not using all of those tools, you will get clapped. But if you use all the tools right, you can serve some major claps. So far, the finishers seem very well made, and I hope to get some more as I progress through the game. I think it's worth noting that throughout all of the combat so far, I've always felt like Spider-Man, and I think that's one of the big pluses of this game, is truly feeling like Spider-Man when you're playing. But you truly feel like Spider-Man the most when you're flying around New York City. Being born from Manhattan, I love seeing my city painted in such a beautiful light. And the best way to see it is just zipping around or chilling on a building or heading by one of the bridges. We're not getting like Spider-Man 2 levels of control with the web slinging. It's limited, but those limitations call for more fluidity while you're flying around, and everything just feels so right. It's the best looking web slinging that we've got in any Spider-Man game by far. The game's filled with a bunch of different side missions and side tasks to do. There's a bunch of these sequence puzzles you have to do when you're chilling in the lab with Dr. Octavius. It's a nice little break from teaching, you know, bionic arms how to jerk off strangers. I mean, if this isn't peak RPG gameplay, I don't know where we're gonna find it. Like, seriously, I should just stop this review and just make a 10-minute video of this nonsense here. I bet you I get 1 million fucking views. But I'm not gonna do that because for some reason, I actually want to be a YouTuber. Getting back to Spider-Man, I want to talk about the photo mode for a little bit. I read in multiple sources that this game has one of the better photo modes ever. And like, it's a good photo mode, don't get me wrong, but I'm still picking games like Horizon Zero Dawn or No Man's Sky, games where you can like pick the position of the sun or change the time of day. And this wouldn't be too much of a problem and would be just seen as an extra feature if there was more lighting options in the photo mode, but the only lighting options you get for the face, or for Spider-Man in general, is when you're in the selfie mode, and when you're in the selfie mode, you're kind of locked to like one frame. You can't really do too much. I don't know. Most people probably wouldn't care, but if you're like me and you spend a decent amount of time in the photo mode, you probably will. Gonna start to wrap the video up here with some expectations and just one more final thought, and to kind of wrap everything up that I was talking about. I feel like I should say I would recommend this game just off the first few hours alone. Who knows if that opinion will change later down the line, but right now I definitely say it's a buy. I'm looking forward to more progression. I'm hoping for more progression. I'm hoping for some more varied enemies. The first like intro boss fight was pretty dope. I hope to see more of those. And altogether, I'm just hoping that I keep having this positive experience with this game that I started with. If you made it this far, drop a like, please. Leave a comment if you can. All that shit helps. And yeah, this has been Dan Naturals. Hope you guys enjoyed.